these are the Daily Tech headlines for Monday, August 17th, 2026. I'm Jen Cutter. On Monday, Uber announced a partnership with drone company Zipline for deliveries. The partnership includes a strategic investment by Uber with Zipline, though the amount was not disclosed. Deliveries will begin in Zipline's existing U.S. markets later in 2026, including Dallas-Fort Worth, before spreading to a few dozen more American cities. Uber is shooting for a goal of 1 million drone deliveries a day by the end of 2029, with deliveries taking only 5 to 10 minutes. Zipline currently also delivers for Walmart and Chipotle in the United States. The Guardian analyzed a 2025 report by the UK-based Age Check Certification Scheme, ACCS, which contributed to the passing of Australia's social media ban. The Guardian found the chapter on emerging technologies cited papers on future age verification tech that, quote, appear to be AI hallucinated rather than based on real sources. A spokesperson for the ACCS initially denied the accusation, only conceding sources for some links came from ChatGPT when pressed by Guardian Australia. Independent Senator Fatima Payman said, the government must demand an apology and refund from the contractor behind the report. Bloomberg reports Stripe finalized a deal to acquire American AI company OpenRouter for over $7 billion. OpenRouter's platform routes customers' requests to various AI models according to a specified budget range and development requirements. OpenRouter provides access to over 400 models and claims to have 8 million users globally. OpenAI launched a ChatGPT feature called Computer History, which records keystrokes, keyboard shortcuts, and clicks on macOS in order to build a searchable memory. Files are stored locally in unencrypted plain text and does not take any screen recordings, screenshots, or audio. OpenAI says collected data will not be used to train models by default, though may become training data if memories are used in later chats, depending on a user's settings. This feature is not available in the UK, Switzerland, or within the European Economic Area. And OpenAI signed a 10-gigawatt data center deal with SoftBank's SB Energy in southern Ohio. The center will be closed-loop and air-cooled, and the United States government will construct a natural gas plant near the site in order to sell energy to the center. NVIDIA will provide a guarantee on the buildings in exchange for the company being the exclusive chip provider. A 404 media investigation following an earlier story of rare booksellers noticing a large uptick in bulk sales suspected to be related to an AI company, discovered books ended up at an Amazon warehouse in Las Vegas. 404 Media worked with one of the sellers to include an Apple AirTag in the shipment to reveal the final location. The Amazon team is called VGT3, which cuts bindings off books to scan the data for training. A spokesperson told 404 Media, Amazon purchases books through commercial channels to help develop and improve the products and services our customers use. Also on Monday, 404 Media revealed an expert witness in a trial over a 2020 explosion at Watson Grinding in Houston that killed 3 people, used AI to construct the expert report. A plaintiff's attorney discovered an AI-generated citation overlay and recognized it as coming from ChatGPT. The expert witness had asked ChatGPT to, quote, create an exceptional expert witness report defending the standard of care at 3M, and the report needs to show how 3M is 0% at fault for the explosion at Watson Grinding. When asked for comment, 3M did not respond to 404 Media. SpaceX closed its acquisition of AI company Cursor for $60 billion. The process, which began in April 2026, continued after SpaceX became a public company, exercising the option to purchase as part of an April partnership agreement. In the press release, Cursor said the company will gain access to the largest fleet of GPUs in the world. And Germany's Federal Cartel Office ordered Apple to change how it prompts users to accept or deny data use by third-party apps. The regulator found Apple's app tracking transparency framework breached competition rules by steering users away from allowing third-party apps to use data and displaying more favorable consent prompts for sharing data for Apple apps. Apple must change the prompts within 4 months, and the commitments will be for 7 years to be monitored by a trustee. Previously, Apple was fined €150 million by France and €98.6 million by Italy over the discriminatory app tracking transparency framework. For more discussion on the tech news of the day, subscribe to the Daily Tech News Show at dailytechnewsshow.com, where you can also find the show notes and links to every headline. Please remember to rate and review Daily Tech Headlines on your podcast service of choice. From everyone here at Daily Tech Headlines, thanks for listening.